How you doing, Roland? What's the deal? Let me kick back. Waiting for people to get in here. Lay down, man. So I'm gonna do my live like this, chilling. Yeah. Lay down, chilling. See if it works. Geno's are back. What's happening? What's going on? Yeah, I was trying to talk to me. I was trying to do the live stream where I could send people invites to come on there, but I was just waiting for people to come on, and I thought the chatter ended up dying out because it was just people up in the room just watching. They wasn't talking, so I had to go out and come back. And now, and I took the feature away because I felt like that, you know, I mean, y'all and other people that I usually rock with, it wasn't in here. Like I don't know, I'm noticing a shift in something, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm not again, which I ain't trying to be, but maybe I'm not a likable guy. I don't have a lot of what's the word? I don't have a lot of personality. Like basically trying to fake it. So because I don't have a personality to fake it, it don't draw attention, right? I don't have that commanding voice that people usually gravitate to, right? I don't have that, so it draw people away. I don't be tripping, but you know, like I noticed that like cool down phase. I think it's happening to people across a lot of content creators across the board, but I'm not exactly sure. But I don't know. Usually people will quit. Yeah, I mean, well, from what I found out, people will quit. They would quit right now. They wouldn't even try to make the effort no more. They'd be like, man, forget it. I ain't dealing with it no more. I ain't finna waste my time with it, you know. And they'll just simply quit. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, you see, you understand talking to me that you understand that why they can or they can't watch my content. Because what I really believe it is, I don't have that. I don't have that. I have personality, but I don't have personality for this. Like it's not the right way to be like, oh man, I'm relatable. I'm the kind of person that sit back and chill like I'm doing now. You feel me? It might be. They might be intimidated by me, but I don't know, man. You can't really be intimidated behind a keyboard. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be bold. You're gonna be real bold when you're behind a keyboard. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who actually do as they say outside of the keyboard, but I don't know if that could be the reason. I think it's something else. I think it's something else entirely. You know, because I'm doing what everybody else do. Because I know when I ain't doing what everybody else do, I'm doing what I think will works, right? So I'm just doing whatever, right? And just trying to study how stuff work and just try to bring some I am gonna say trending topics, but I'm trying to bring some topics that people can relate to, right? And I try to reach out to people to get their input on what kind of content they want to see, as well as still mixing my own content and me putting out what I'm putting out. But I'm not, again, it's not an overnight success and nobody's asking for that to happen. But you know, I really believe ever since I ended up being homeless, people they went away. I mean, because people when the channel dies, I mean, when the channel takes a pivot or a shift or something like that, and people don't get any kind of traction to where they want to see, they end up drifting off and going somewhere else. Which I've grown to know that, right? But for some reason, like it's more often than usual because I guess you got to have a energetic personality constantly. Like I probably do have that, but I don't know how to display it, and I wouldn't dare try to do that. You know, just for to be like, "Hey, people, how are you?" Nah, what? Nah, so I don't know. That's what I've been doing. Honestly, every type of content that I talk about, man, is related to my situation, right? I mean, it may not be in the way it's talking about, hey, well, this is what I'm going through, blah blah blah, right? I do that, right? And I'm not expecting the people to run towards me because obviously, we're obviously people are competing with each other, which I think is the most stupidest stuff ever. But like I hate to be in competition with somebody else, man. But they put you at odds like that with people. You know what I'm saying? And when there's people that's talking about the same content I'm talking about, I guess they don't get. Obviously, I don't get the traction because the traction goes over there. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't come back here; it goes over there. So, uh, you know, uh, I don't know, but you know, I'm still here. I'm not going nowhere based on that. I'm just trying to figure out how stuff is working. That way we can all, collectively be a group together, man, to talk about some stuff. Um, because that's the only way I can think of. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but I didn't talk about that because of the simple fact that I'm not into politics, right? I heard what happened to Charlie Kirk. Yeah. When I hear about it, it takes me back into the situation with Malcolm X and the thing with Martin Luther King. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't see it. I didn't see the clip entirely of what happened to him, but I was just thinking in my mind, like, you know, you know, the universe, right, has a way of distracting your mind, right, with traumatic events like this. And so I don't know if this is purely out of hatred for the man because of a disagreement, which is I find to be very stupid, or is this like a distraction for us? You know what I'm saying? Because again, they have to call they have to cause a dramatic event to get people's minds to shift the other way, right? If you stay on this particular topic, right, you don't know what I'm doing over here, right? So I don't know what to think. And I feel for Charlie Kirk, man. Like he was another human being that had a family, he had a wife, had kids, and my heart goes out to his family. But yeah, it gotta be a distraction, man, because they know how to get in the psyche of people's minds, right? Because again, this is heartfelt. It's hitting the soul, right? So we're human beings. We're gonna react to it, right? But it's a way. To me, I just still think it's a way of distracting me from what's really, really happening, right? We're not glossing over the idea that a man lost his life, man. But I think that's how they do it, man. They do it in such a way where it's clever, like we're clever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean anything else, right? But even then, the powers that I mean, the things that we're facing talking media is deeper than both of it. Well, listen, I'm not disregarding his life, right? Because he was a life like everybody else's life, right? And Epstein, like that stuff. I mean, I don't condone that either, but I think these are just distractions to take off from what you know, they, they're doing, right? Because they created this, you know, they created this, and I think that again they have to be very strategic in how they reach the masses, right? They got to hit them with something heartfelt, right? But again, us as human beings got to be able to weave through the BS. We got to be able to weave through the BS because again, I'm not easily swayed. You know, I'm not easily swayed. People are right, like. yeah, again, I acknowledged it, right? But again, I quickly got off of it because I'm like, yeah, this is a distraction, man. You know, we got to be because think about it. It's the media. It's the media, right? Media, media automatically is propaganda. It's propaganda. So I take it with a grain of salt, man. You know, I take it with a grain of salt that you know it's propaganda, man. Like I don't get wrapped up into it like that because the people that get wrapped up into it are the ones that's going to be uh, the ones that is going to be easily manipulated. If that makes sense, you know, I'm not easily manipulated, man. I can see through the bullshit. You know, you got to do better than that. You know, for me at least. You know, I know what you're trying to do in my brain. I know what you're trying to do in my brain. You're trying to get me off that. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get me. You're trying to distract me from what's really happening out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's bigger, you know, bigger than our imagination. But I know what's going on. How you doing, Maisha? Um, it's bigger than that, man. Like it's bigger than that. I know that for a fact. You know, just 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 how they carefully craft this stuff, man. Like it's so crazy how they carefully craft it, man. They do it in such a slick ass way. You know what I'm saying? They do it in such a slick ass way to the point where you're like, damn, these people, man, are some straight devils for real. They're some straight devils for real. Like man, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not easily swayed. Talking media, like I'm not because I know it's. Listen, I know what I know. I know what I know, right? In my own head, right? Because they crafted it that way, right? But the stuff that's in front of me that is traumatic. I still can weed through that bullshit. I can see it, man, because it's what it is to take a collective group of people, like a mass group of people, right? Hit them with something traumatic, right, to where they all are very caught up in the moment. They're distracted, right? They're in a sense of chaos because of what's this. They're outraged, right? They let them get caught up over here while we continue to carry out our plan over here. It's crazy, man. Me, right? Me growing up in the hood, I'm all for it, man. If it's done correctly, right? I want again. I'm not usually one of the people who's just listen to what somebody say, right? You got to show me, right? I don't give a fuck if it's programming or not. You got to show me, right? You got to show me that you're about business. You got to show me that you're gonna do this, right? Because people are losing their lives left and right, and it should be like that. But it's become a damn norm in life that people, you know, that saying talking to me, they always say people die every day. People lose their life every day, right? Yeah, they lose their life every day, right? But at the same time, it's how they losing their life. You know what I'm saying? It's usually behind some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's like I know since the beginning of time we've been in a world of chaos, man. But damn, why does it have to be this way, man? Why? You know, we're letting these people win, and continues to keep winning. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have the decency to put all our shit to like basically put all our shit to the side and say let's come together in whatever way, shape, or form. Right? We don't think like that, man. We too damn focused on tearing somebody else down, man. Like that's just trash. You know, all this fucking competing and shit like that. Like that's garbage, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the only time I like competing, right, is if you playing like some sports and stuff like that, right? I get that, I understand, right? My team versus your team, right? Friendly banter, whatever, right? I get that, but I'm saying competing on how to live. That's I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying, right? We all indulge in some kind of fantasy, right? But nah, man, I'm sick of it. Yeah, rest in peace, Charlie. Rest in peace, Charlie, man. You know, Charlie Kirk, man. Never heard of the man until he got unalive. I might have known about that man, if I was into politics, but I'm not. Politics are even more of a distraction, man. That's why they have a person in front of you, right? To have your mind focused on that person, right? To talk about the the views of the world, right? Supposedly, right? This side versus this side, right? My side is better than your side, right? You vote for me over here. Oh no, vote for me over here, right? Which in the end, all of this shit is garbage. It's nothing but a big ass distraction, man. That's all. Nothing else. But again, somebody carefully crafted that shit out, man. Smart bastards. Yeah, I never heard of it, man, because I'm not into politics. If I was into politics, I would have been known, right? But that's why I said it's the news and everything else is propaganda, man. It's all propaganda, man. I mean, it, I'm saying as a whole, right? What people might be saying, individuals, right? They'll be speaking. They're speaking some truth to it, right? But I'm saying as a whole, it's propaganda. Yeah, I hate it as well, man. I hate it as well because no one deserves to die, right? Um, Even so, well, I'll say this: if you're trying to cause me harm and trying to end my life, I have to defend myself, right? I don't want you to lose your life, but if you keep fucking with me, you'll end up being unalive, right? So if I back into a corner like a cat, right, where they had no other choice but to defend himself, that's what I mean. Yeah, I mean we do because the times we grew up in, we didn't grow up in those times, man. Listen, it was it was chaos back in the day. Talking media, but it wasn't it wasn't like this. It truly wasn't like this, man. You know, that's why I want to go back to them times because I'm telling you, I would trade that shit in a minute. But we were in some beautiful times, man. We were in some beautiful times, man. And at the times, I didn't take it for granted either, man. I loved being in those elements, man. Even though we was poor kids, we didn't have a lot. It was cool, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because we really, what I love about it the most is that we value each other. We value each other. Yeah, yeah. We would duke it out. We would definitely duke it out, and you would get usually the older, like some of the OGs out there, and they'd be like, you know what, you ain't finna be at each other's neck, man. You don't have to shake hands, and and be cool with each other. We ain't finna have that here on this block. We ain't finna have that. Y'all either get along or y'all don't talk to one another. You know, but when y'all out here, y'all gonna get along with each other. And so that's what I missed the most about it because of course we had that. We had these mediators, man. We had people that was basically stepping in, right? It wasn't nobody really talking about whipping out like that, you know, having a peace on them. They wasn't doing that. If they was, it was something that we never known about because again, they kept it away from us kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need to get back to, man. You know, like I said, my the video not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, man. Like we need to get back to that feeling. Like I wish in this day and age we have the 1980s or 1990s feel to it, man. So I'm telling you, going to Blockbuster Video, going to Hollywood Video, going to the arcade, going to the park, going to the pool, going to the beach, doing all that shit, man, was the best to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't have a problem with you going next door to go ask for some sugar, or ask for some butter, or ask for some lunch meat, or uh, ask for some bread. We didn't do. It wasn't no issue like that. Usually, when you go next door to somebody else's house, right? Your mom wants you to ask that person for something, right? But they end up giving you more than what they should to make sure that you'll be all right. Whatever happened to that, man? That's crazy, man. Like, whatever happened to that? That is gone, man. It's like we cannot get back to that place anymore, man. Like, everybody is doing this. Man, come on, bro. That's good. Yeah, I mean, because it's none of that no more. I remember. I wish I knew how to cook, but my mom never taught us because my mom had, I have four sisters, right? So, two older, two younger. So my mom naturally, you know how this is on talking media, that you would get if you had daughters, you would get the daughters in the kitchen before the sons first. You know what I'm saying? The sons would come afterwards if you didn't have, well, if you didn't have any daughters, but if you got daughters, they for sure gonna be in the kitchen cooking. You know, and me and my brothers went in the kitchen cooking, and my mom didn't allow us in the kitchen cooking because we were sneaking shit. That's why we weren't able to do nothing, and that's why we didn't learn how to cook. But all my sisters know how to cook. Every last one of them. And me, I know it ain't too late for me to learn how to cook, but I didn't learn how to cook basically because my sisters, they they got first dibs. You know what I'm saying? First dibs. So we didn't have it. We was outside playing, man, roughhousing. Me and my brothers and stuff and our friends. We was doing a lot of that. So yeah, I mean, again, I feel like this generation, man, and even the future generation of kids, man, they don't have nothing to look forward to, man. They're gonna be nothing but a bunch of talk. It gonna be nothing but a bunch of chaos, man. You know, um, because we're gonna be in a new world, man. You know, the new world is taking place as we speak. You know, um, AI is here. AI is really here, man, and it ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? How you doing, Anna? Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. See, y'all end up getting a blessing that y'all didn't even want to have. See how that works? Y'all end up getting something that y'all didn't even want to know how to cook. You feel what I'm saying? But now you can get in that kitchen and you know what I'm saying and whip it up. But yeah, back to the AI situation, man. Like whether you like it or not, we're gonna have to adapt to the times. And I would be a fool to sit here and tell you I don't talk to Chat GPT. I do, and probably other stuff. I do, because again, they're already getting information from us anyway, right? There's no way around that. So even if you try to say, man, I ain't messing with no kind of nothing with AI, right? If you think about it, right, then everything we do is AI. This phone is AI. You know what I'm saying? This phone is AI. The machinery that we did with, that's AI as well. How you doing, Miss Red Wine? How you doing? Man, y'all came in here so late, man. I had to. I figure y'all gonna do that. Y'all do it every time. I feel like the Chuck's gonna come. Y'all was gonna come in here when I took the damn feature away because I had the damn feature up to where I was gonna be able to send y'all an invite to where y'all can come on live with me and chat. Yeah, I know damn well I ain't staying stagnant. So call me crazy, but I use Chat GPT damn near every single day, right? And I know it's crazy to say this, right? That how the hell that artificial intelligence have more logic than some of us human beings? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to say that, but it's the truth. They do. We can't. We got to. We have to adapt. We don't have a chance against this shit. We better either. We have no choice but to line up alongside of this AI shit and give it the program, or we're gonna be unalive. And it's not because I feel comfortable with doing it. I don't feel comfortable with doing it, but I have no choice. You know, because again, it's not going nowhere, and it's gonna get worse. So I'm embracing it. I'm embracing it. Yeah, that's what it is. It's one big Truman Show. Yeah, I got to figure out what times I get on, man, so I can so I can do a live, man, so we can all type it, get on here and chat, man, because I swear, man, I was on here waiting, to see if even one of y'all pop up, right? Because I don't even know your time frame of what y'all be doing, right? So I'll be doing, and I did the damn go live shit together, man. I was gonna send a link to y'all, but nobody came on. I was literally sitting here for like 15 minutes straight. Nobody came in at all. Nobody. I was just sitting here. I don't even know. It could be some people that be afraid to get up on here though. It may be, you know. I think so. I think it may be a bunch of people who may be afraid because they don't want to expose themselves. But I'll tell you what, right? I understand that people don't want to, right? But think about it. That movie Enemy of the State with Will Smith, all of us are exposed in some kind of way. All of us. I know I'm losing weight, man, because I can't work out. Yeah, can't work out, bro. So when you got ailments like me, you got to stop, man. So I can't get it in, bro. So I know I'm dropping weight. I don't like the idea no more than you do. But yeah, how you doing, Barbara? It's so good to see you. It's been a long time. How you doing, Barbara? I appreciate you stopping by. You coming on here supporting me like you always do. Thank you so much. Yeah, but yeah, man, losing weight, man, like, cause I can't get it in because of my damn health issues, man. Like, it's tearing me up, man. Like, I can't do nothing, bro. Can't do nothing. I can't do nothing at all. Like, it's crazy, man. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Shit, I didn't know that. I learned the hard way because I done caused me to have these ailments and I didn't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? So I caused myself to have these ailments, bro. I didn't even know about it, man. You know. Now I'm paying a price for it. You know. And I'm thinking that if I work out right, it's gonna reverse my age, right? Because I'm not trying to be looking old. You know what I'm saying? And I know looking old can come from a multitude of factors. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to. You know what I mean? Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's before I discovered all this stuff, Miss Redwine. I was getting it in. Right. I was getting it in on a regular. I worked out 4 days a week. 4 days a week with 3 days off. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel out of place because I can't get it in. But I tell you what though, I can still do push-ups though, right? I'm gonna do a couple of them just to let you know that I'm gonna drop some weight. I'm gonna drop some weight, but trust me, I ain't finna endanger myself, y'all. So don't worry about this. You feel what I'm saying? Don't worry about this. But yeah, I can still get it in. So check this out. All right, I'm not working out. I'm just showing you how I can still do it with correct form and everything. That's it. That's it. Still got it. So I ain't, still there. Yeah, stress will make you look old fast talking media. I have to agree with you. I hear you, my man. And even running is not good for you. Walking is the best medicine. You know what I'm saying? Running is not it's not good either. Oh man, hey, Miss Red Wine, whatever you feel comfortable with doing, you want to go ahead and get it in, go ahead. I'll be a lot to sit here and tell you that it don't feel good. It do. I ain't gonna lie. Me just doing them 4 push-ups felt good, but I can't get back in the habit because I would get sucked right back into it, man. Like need to get it in, you know. No, I can't. That's what I'm annoyed by because I can't work out, man. Not until I'm clear, man. No, I don't believe that, Busy. I don't believe you smoke meth and do push-ups. That's a nice reach though. I appreciate it. Yeah, walking and swimming is good. Although I don't know how to swim though, but you know what I'm saying. Walking is good. You want a busy? You wanted to get a reaction, huh? That's what you wanted, huh? Come here and say something outlandish. Like I'm gonna come here and say something outlandish. So watch I get a reaction, y'all. Watch. Yeah, walking in the water is real good. No, I'm feeling. Man, I feel so weird though. I'm trying not to panic. Uh, my heart hurt right now. I don't know where it's coming from. She be scaring me. Yeah, my breathing's cool. B12 shot, what? GY? I think my damn volume. I think my volume, man. I think people can't really hear me because when I be talking, I think that shit go over the people's head. Like when I be talking about something, I think my volume, my speaker don't work too damn well. Or either that or I'm not putting the point of emphasis out the way I need to put it out because that shit just be going past people's ears. Like how the fuck you gonna go? How the fuck should somebody's telling you something directly but it's going past your ears? I don't understand it. It's like they hear you talking, but it's like that past your ears. And that's why I don't participate in it no more. And that's why people are angry at me. I'm not fuck a job. I don't give a fuck. Fuck a job. Okay, I just want to make sure you're talking to me because I think sometimes that either that or it be a delay in the messages when y'all send it out because I feel like what I be saying that shit don't be reaching people. Either that or they just don't pay no attention. What is a B12 shot, man? Is it for straight energy? Oh, vitamin. Okay. Vitamin. Oh, vitamin B12. So I thought you was talking about the shit like you basically finna get a B12 shot. Not a. Thought you was talking about the. Yeah, man. Fuck that shit. Man, listen. I'll be 44 years old this year. I don't have time for that shit no more. If I got to struggle trying to get it some other way, let me struggle. But I'm not dealing with that shit no more. Fuck it. I am done with it completely. No, I'm done. Oh, all right, GY, I got you. Well, yeah, I'm done with that shit, man. That shit ain't finna stress me out. You see all this shit right here. Got so much. I got so many fucking grays. It's ridiculous. Got grays here, grays there, grays there. You see what I'm saying? I got people that's older than me that don't have no fucking gray hair. It's tired of stressing, man. Even though we in a world full of shit like this, that don't mean I gotta participate. It don't mean I gotta participate. You know, like whoever came up with this fucking the shit of paying bills every goddamn 30 days, boy, that's crazy as hell. Yeah, appreciate y'all for hitting that thumbs up, man. You know, I'm a relatively small channel, man. I be having some interesting topics that I think that is good, but who knows? You know, hopefully it gets better over time. Well, listen, JT, and salute to you too for getting in here, bro. Uh, I'm a living witness. You see on my face. But yeah, I'm not gonna be. Listen, the only time I'm gonna be stressed about something is when uh, it's something that has to do with my daughter, right? As far as everyday life and shit like that, man, fuck all that, man. Fuck all that. Fuck everything. Fuck everything that people go through. I don't give a fuck. You can get mad at me 1,000 times, but chasing for some shit, just constantly chasing, it's not getting me any fucking word. Even if it was, right? You still got to trade your time in that I don't want to give. I don't want to give that up no more. Doing what I'm doing right now is just fine for me. Well, I tell you what, right? I've been told that I don't have a lot of wisdom, right? Although I know I have some, I've been told that I don't have any, right? I think my shit is just a waste of time to have. That's what I've been told, but I don't pay no mind to it. I'm really interested, but today I must be in a low mood. So what's the low mood that I'm in, man? I mean, break it down for me. What do you see in my face? Because obviously, this is how my face looks. So if you think I'm in a low mood, I can't change how my face looks. This is how I look. She's doing pretty good. She called me earlier, and I told her I'd call her again because she don't be wanting nothing. But I call her later. We're gonna be on a FaceTime call later on, so I'll talk to her later. Yeah, he do. People do. They need all that shit. Think about that. You gotta work six fucking jobs in order to break even. So that means you have no time for nothing else in your life but to be at these places. Man, you gotta be fucked up. I appreciate it, Miss Rewind, but I'm telling you, I'm serious. People think that I don't have no kind of wisdom at all because when I talk in my videos, I be all over the place. I don't do I don't do little stories to lead up to a big story. I don't do that. I just come straight from my head. Oh yeah, well yeah, I am. But that's gonna change. That's about to change in a few days. Really, it's gonna change in a few days. So I won't be in that situation no more. And I love my baby. I'm always happy when I'm with her. Yeah, the people are very very miserable talking media. Most definitely. Yeah, and think about it, right? You got to spend a whole day, not a whole day, but you got to be on it day in and day out to get a job. So you got to basically be working your ass off. You got to use that shit like a 9 to 5 just to look for a job. And then when you get it, you got to work your ass off to maintain it because you're afraid of losing it because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah, we have. We most definitely have, and I hope that I impacted y'all in some kind of way, man. Because I be just trying to. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I think I don't be making no sense, but from hearing from y'all, I appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, I love kids, man. That's my thing. I'm a big teddy bear myself, you know. So I love my nieces, man. I do. Yeah, I mean, and I'm glad you do, GY. But that's kind of like a trap too, almost in a sense. It's like you got to work 7 days a week in order to make ends meet. Because if you take a day off, or you take maybe 2 days off, you ain't gonna be able to cop that money like you want to cop it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. I mean, you get up and make your own hours, which is a good thing, right? But at the same time, you got to make sure you stay within that bracket. And if you don't, you fucked. I appreciate. Thank you talking to me. I appreciate y'all so much too. I really appreciate y'all. This is my big hit. This is my big hug to y'all. Big hug. Most definitely, GY. JT, when you say that, right? Um, I hear what you're saying, right? Because obviously America's going in shambles, right? But hear me out here, right? Why the fuck should somebody get up and run away for something that from a place that this is a place that we've always known is America, right? So we gonna to partake and go somewhere else where we don't know these people and they may not even like us because we're Americans, just to have a great life. That's fucking sad. You should be able to be within America and navigate this shit the best way possible. You shouldn't have to fucking run nowhere else. That's crazy as hell to me, man. Yeah, most definitely. Of course it is, right? But that's something that you would rather put it to, right, as opposed to just not doing. I mean, as opposed to going to a building and going to go do that. It's more beneficial, and you won't feel so stressed when nothing gets done properly, right? You won't feel so stressed because you did what you can do that day, and then if you decide to do something else the next day, you would, right? But the key thing here is not to be stressed at all. Really, if you could. Oh man, appreciate you, GY. Salute to you, brother. Thank you, man. Handshake to you like this, man. You know, I like to think that I have something. If I don't have everything, I have a little something. And I appreciate y'all for lending me your eyes and ears. You know what I'm saying? It really helps me a lot to keep going because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought about quitting. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry, miss. Very, very sorry, GY. Thank you. I'm glad you clarified that. Um, I appreciate it, Miss Redwine. Thank you. I try to make sense of this. Man, what's happening, E? What's going on with you, bro? For sure, man. Y'all can't. I'm gonna be here. I ain't gonna quit. I'm still gonna be here. You know. Um, Man, I figured y'all gonna come later on. I should have made this live later, man, like around this time, man, because I feel like I feel like, man, I feel like a dodo brain because I didn't put the damn invite link for y'all to come on here so we can just chop it up on camera, man. And nobody came, man. Y'all all coming over here late, man. That's crazy as hell. Maybe you want to end this live and cut on a new one so y'all can come on here and chop it up, man. Man, well, listen, you go back, man. Listen, if you can't hang, bro, go ahead and go to sleep, man. I ain't gonna be looking for you, bro. Go ahead and let me know what's happening, JT. Let's talk about it. When I get in a different situation, man, I'm gonna fill y'all in on a lot of stuff that I ain't been talking about. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna come on live and talk about it. You be this real, real, real deep. I'm going to talk about it. Listen, E, you know damn well I ain't sitting your ass down, boy. You trying to come on here trying to talk, and you probably like this. I'm so tired, man. I'm trying to be on the top, but I'm tired. I'm gonna be able to hold my eyes open, man. But I'm gonna be here and do what I'm gonna do. All right. I'm gonna try to hang as much as possible, man. But I ain't gonna be able to hang too long, man. But I'm just trying to be here and support you, man. You know, just when a lot of ends, you be bored again. Nah, Miss Redwine, you can't be bored, man. Nah, you gotta have some fun, man. A little bit, yeah. I bet you that's what you. That's like that's how you are right now. E. Like you like this, like I'm so tired, man. But I'm gonna get on here and just real quick. Oh, do I? Who watching? Miss Redwine from another country. Who? Man, listen, JT, you too young, man, to be going through this stuff, bro. I understand, man, but you gotta get to a happy place, bro. Whatever you can, man. Good. You off tomorrow, nigga. You better do what you gonna do, then, nigga. You better, hey. Oh yeah, so when they call you, they say, "Mr. Eric, we need you today. Could you come in?" Sure, I'll come in. I'll be there at such time. What? Oh man. Yeah, but you're not gonna say no. You're gonna say yeah. You got a house to hold up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You still pay a mortgage, don't you? Who from Australia? Who, Miss Redwan? Because I didn't see it. Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out, man. I was on here trying to see if y'all was on here, man. So I can throw on the camera, bro, and talk. But nigga, your ass wasn't even on here, bro. You lucky. You lucky, because I was finna send you that invite link, bro. I was gonna do that. Oh, okay. Got you. Put it to you like this, right? What I'll do is, right, I'll get off here, right? But y'all gotta all. What I do is everybody put their Zoom name in the chat, right? I'll basically get off here, right? I'll basically um, start a Zoom meeting, right now. Start a Zoom meeting, and everybody can come join over there. You feel what I'm saying? But again, people gotta be willing to do this. You know, you gotta be willing to do this. You feel what I'm saying? So in other words, you said they let you come in here and talk a little bit yourself, right? Don't pressure you. Just let you get your words out and you gone. I don't have a favorite time of the day, JT. Yeah, you can download that shit. Download it, bro. What you doing? You ain't crazy. You 30 years old, bro. Come on. You know better, man. You know better, bro. I think a lot of people won't join though. You know why? Most people scared though. Most children are happy. Break it down for me, Miss Redwine, because I don't necessarily understand. Man, you let me know when you get the damn Zoom thing, bro. Let me know, man, because you're getting ahead of yourself right now. It might just be me and you up in there talking, bro. Up in the Zoom thing. That's good, JT. What's okay? But what's oh you got you got Google Meet. I mean, which is Google Duo because I don't like calling it that. I like calling it Google Duo. This nigga on zombie time, bro. Yo, this nigga on zombie time. It's full zombie time. Yo, zombie time, bro. My mama's you is. He definitely is, JT. And people, for no fault of their own, don't know. They too they ignorant to know, but they don't know. You know what I mean? Oh man, he's a struggling working man. He's a struggling working man. I done heard it all, bro. Yep, they here, man. I mean, I'm telling you, they're working hard thing is a myth, bro. I'm telling you, like it's a myth, and people really dedicate themselves to it because they so indoctrinated into the system, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? You got to be a fool to just do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Back then, even when things was good, right? It was never to get you off the hamster wheel, bro. It's to keep you on there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said, my dude, from the MLK era. No wonder why you probably don't show your face, bro. Because of how your quality is. Yeah, it's good, bro. That's good, man. You gotta put your shit up in there, man, so I can make sure I add you in there, man. Put your name on this thing, bro. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna be doing when I get to where I gotta get to, bro. I'm gonna be on that tough. Feel me? I always work smart, not hard, man. You know, for the few out there who work hard and it's beneficial, right? Don't be fooled by that shit. You know, people tell you if you put the time in, you work harder, you'll reap the benefits. You may have to trade in some years, but in the end, it's gonna pay off. Just see it through, okay? Just see it through. Yeah, all right. No, of course it ain't gonna end. What you expect it to do? Of course, you're talking about a singular thing, E. This is a collective thing. You feel what I'm saying? How you doing, Unique? Good to see you. That's good. Cooking chicken, man. Chicken. I grew up on eating chicken. Chicken is a thing I grew up on. Eating that for years, man. Yeah, I keep telling you, like you keep get out your head, bro. Get out your head, man. That's good, Unique. Good that you're in here again. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, JJ, because again, right? You could be like everybody else, that indoctrinated ass way of thinking, right? We really wasn't put on earth to even do the shit we doing. We just doing it because somebody else told us to. Yeah, I'm better. I'm better, Unique. I'm still recovering though. Like I'm not gonna rule that out because if I stress like this, it's gonna hurt. So I can't. I gotta be careful. We'll find out. We'll find out. E. Listen, you gotta get out your head, bro. You two up here, man. Remember I told you about that overthinking shit. You gotta stop all that, bro. All that overthinking ain't gonna help you none.
Uncle, mommy wants you.
Huh?
Mommy wants you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know why we'll get along? because nobody be indoctrinated. That's why they don't be indoctrinated. They indoctrinated because they know no other way. Huh? So yeah, they we would. But when you talk a certain way, people are going to be at each other's necks for a reason though. Oh, I do. I take it slow. I don't I don't I don't do nothing extra. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Um, I'm waiting for mom to be finished, but she said she's hungry. There's all this stuff can be put in the oven. I don't know what temperature because it's on the back and I haven't done them in a while. But they got.
What?
I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
All of them are. But there's French fries to go with either chicken fries, chicken nuggets, and then it's all in a bag. They can have a pot pie. You know those banquet pot pies. They can try one of those if they want. There's stuff for sandwiches if they want one. Barbara's asleep.
I figured she would be.
So she's in my room. She more than likely will come out crying because nobody's in the room with her. But
Oh yeah, with her hands up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check mom down right now. But within the next few minutes we're leaving.
All right,
So
guys.
she said she's hungry now. Hey, you want a Lunchable for right now? I'm not getting you a lollipop.
Ice cream.
No.
Ice cream.
No.
Ice.
Keep it up, and I won't bring you anything back home either. Yeah. Straighten it up real quick. Don't start with me.
Oh man, listen. If we didn't have technology, I wouldn't mind it because we got to get back to our roots. Right? It'd be hard to adjust because we had to adjust to these times, but I wouldn't mind going back to it, Miss Railway. What you? I'm gonna look directly in this camera. What you think, E? What you think? And listen to you. It's like a cry for help with you, E. You trying to be one single person that can make that happen, and it's not gonna happen like that, E. Get out your head, bro. It has to be a collective thing, bro. I know you know that, right? So again, in your mind, I guarantee you, your mind's like you trying to speed up. You trying to just. That's what you trying to do. It's too many people out here indoctrinated, bro. Trust me. If it was an easy task like that, stuff would be changed overnight like this. But it isn't. I told you, don't forget to put your stuff in up in this chat right here, E, before you forget, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna forget. Ooh. He's- Ooh. You hear that? They said wind outside. Ooh. You keep telling me that, E, but I told you, you got to put your name in here, bro. That's what I think. I probably sure I think I got some microphone issues. I think I do. I think my stuff ain't loud enough. It gotta be. Gotta be an issue. I don't think it's working right. Look, girlie. Y'all never use mine either, but first time for everything, brother.
But then I'm ready.
Yeah. Personal link you share on it? I don't know. Personal link to share what? Hmm. Oh, is it? Oh, I never known that. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I'm guessing that's what it is. Oh, Yeah, matter of fact, you can go to my. No, I can't even put my email in here, man. I don't know how to do it.
Um,
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You so baby.
Oh. Yeah, they here to stare, bro. I mean, it gets redundant like that when there be a bunch of people in here just staring, man. They be having the people in here just staring at you too, bro. That's what it is. So it won't be no use to be up in here. Just there's nobody here. Like that's why sometimes I be staying away from the lives, man. You know, because I don't have that much traction to where I get a bunch of people in here, man, to be talking. Feel me? All right. Well, for sure, man. I'm going too. They can stare, but salute to you, brother.